so working on Americana Patriotic decor now, and I picked up this little box earlier today, and we are going to do it American. So this is DIY Carnival Red. So I'm going to paint the bottom half. That, probably put some white stripes on it, and then the top of the heart we're going to do probably Hey Sailor, which is another DIY, and then maybe do some little stars on it. Alright, and then we are going to use Hey Sailor for the blue. We didn't really distress it a lot, just a little bit on the edges, just because with it being that wood, it doesn't, or whatever, it doesn't look as good if you distress it too much. So now I'm going to do a clear coat in between doing the stars, and this is just a matte clear coat finish. Poly top coat. Anytime you do chalk paint, you always have to seal in that paint, because otherwise if it gets wet it will reactivate it. So you always want to make sure you seal it in. And if I'm doing like a stencil or a stamp or something, I always for sure make sure I do a top coat. That way if you mess it up or something, you can hurry up and wipe it right off. So that is one nice thing about it, especially if you're stenciling using like a chalk paint or a stamp. Most of them you can wipe them off. Alright, so let that dry, and then I think we're just going to do some stars. I have this cute little tiny star stencil. I think we'll just do some of those on the top. That'd be cute. We'll probably do that in crinoline. I'm thinking, as far as this box, it was starting to come apart a little bit, so I had to put some glue on it, so it may need to. It might be okay. I need to let that set up a little bit more and dry. Use DIY's crinoline for our stars, and actually I'll probably use it for the stripes on the red too. And then I just use makeup sponges. This was actually, it looked like here's a bunch of little slices. It was looked like a round cheese. I don't know. It was cute. It was funny. And I use makeup brushes for my stencils. They're just easier, and that way I can just throw them away when I'm done. Alright, so we are going to try to somewhat line that up somehow. I think that's a little bit more that way. I think that looks good. Yep. And I usually end up almost taking all the, because I don't want it really bright. So I half the time take most of the paint off of my sponge before I, alright, so, and then usually, yeah, I probably should have tried to tape that on somehow, but there really is no way to tape it on there. Try your best to hold it in place. Get no fingerprints. And voila! That turned out really cute. Okay. So, we'll leave that. We're going to hit that with the heat gun. Then we're going to do a top coat. And usually, just because that chalk paint will reactivate, so you want to kind of put a lot on your brush and just do a real light hand. Or you can always do a spray coat for your top coat on that, but just be careful, otherwise you're going to smear it very easily. Ask me how I know this, because yes, I've done it a time or two. But like I said, just make sure you got a lot of top coat on your brush and just do a really light hand on it. And you should be able to get it without getting any smearing going on. Perfect. That turned out so cute. Yeah, I picked up this Star Patriotic stencil set on Amazon several years ago, and it came with the stars. It's got, I want to say 4 or 5 different sizes of these sheets of the stars, and then I think I've got the different military logos. I think that came with it too. Yeah, those stars are perfect. Okay, so we're going to set that to the side and go back to the bottom parts. Should be, I think we're good now. We're going to do some top coat on that one. And then as far as the stripes go, I'm just going to do stripes on the sides. I'm not going to do any on the bottom. We're not worried about the bottom of it. To do same color crinoline, and we're going to do some white stripes. Normally I usually try to tape it so they're even, but we're just going to wing it and we're going to go with it. We're just going to freehand some stripes on here. Hopefully it turns out. So we got the bottom red with the white stripes, top blue with the white stars, and there we go. Turned out really cute. Little heart box, American flag. We're gonna let them. Okay, so I've taken this frame, taken it apart, sanded it down so I can upcycle it and change it. Mixed up some different colors to make this blue paint. I'm gonna paint it that color. And then I got this really cool decoupage paper. Can't remember where I got it from. It's Decoupage Central is the name on the bottom of it. But I'm gonna use this piece of wood that I cut, decoupage it on that, and then put it inside the frame and upcycle that. So go ahead and get started on. I've already painted the back of it, and it's like a bluish gray. I can't decide if I'm gonna leave it this color or I may shellac over the blue and then maybe do like a white milk paint. Ugh, I can't talk, sorry. Milk paint over that and then do some crackling and distressing and then do like a dark wax over it or something. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like, just the blue first, and then go from there.